Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And towing the slab here, Freddie Peralta. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway.
Leading off,
Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
Missed with a changeup. And away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And the 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Cut on and lifted in the air. Chourio makes the grab, one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Alex.
Now
Bregman.
It's Alex Bregman. Ripped on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A
Batting
well-deserved
third,
double on a great
baseman,
swing. Got
Rafael.
everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Rafael Devers up to hit. And a foul ball.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go. Nope, that's away.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One out and a runner at second.
Come on, punch him out.
Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now batting Tristan Casas. There's the strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Back here at American Family Field, towing the slab in today's game, Garrett Crochet. What do we have on him?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
Bottom of the first. And the
Leading
batter
off
now,
for the Brewers,
Jackson Choi.
the right fielder, Jackson.
We talk about guys with good speed, and
Rio.
definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Just missed.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Christian.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
That one misses. And now 3-0. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. That one not close. Ball one. And now the lefty fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Yelich dives back in. Yelich stands at first with one out. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Durant under this one. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Ball one there. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
Let's go Brewers.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This one in the air center field. Rafaela makes the catch, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one, scoreless after one. Back here in Milwaukee, all set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
All right, Brewers.
Peralta back to work. That one clips the outside corner. Strike one. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Hoskins takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
So now here's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out, base is empty. On the outside corner, and the count 1-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's how to play a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Wilyer Abreu, late on that fastball. Here comes the 0-1. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. And makes the grab. 2 away now.
Batting 8, the catcher, Connor Wong.
And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. And that misses. 1-0.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that is that. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Fastball for a strike at 95.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. And there's a ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering is fouled back. A changeup missing, and the count is 3-1. Hoskins pushes it foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's to third. Devers zips it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The third baseman, Oliver Dunn.
Here's a speed threat, Oliver Dunn. In there at the knees, and that is strike one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. And that's a little high.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
2-1 now. And misses inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss at 96, struck him out. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Nobody left for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. That one at 95, missed up top. Going to count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Mitchell gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Doubled his first time up. Just missed. Top of the third, no score. That one pushed foul. Next offering upstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch is downstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And we're back. Stepping in, Joseph Ortiz.
That's shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one in the air right field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
This is Bryce Terang, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line.
the
Beat the throw pretty easily.
Jackson.
Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0.
No strike.
First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. And that is cut on and missed. And the count even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
2 strike.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's Christian Yelich. Golden opportunity right here.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
The 1-0. The other way. Bregman for 1, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
And now it's William Contreras. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Terang on third with 2 out. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Close, but called a ball.
1 ball.
1-2 to count. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Start of the 4th.
Leading off for
Devers
the Red
now.
Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Inside, just missed. That one fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That one 95 to finish him off. So here's Boston's
Now
cleanup
batting,
hitter,
the first
Tristan
baseman,
Casas.
Tristan Casas.
Swings through that one. 0-1. The Brewers up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. There's a strike. Bands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Story now. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take it, mate.
Well, clearly that one just got away from him. Everything was going so
Now batting,
well in this
designated
inning, and
hitter,
we'll see if he can get
Masataka
back into the strike zone here.
Yoshida.
Yoshida, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Now
A couple of
batting,
hits in a
the
row
right
for him
fielder,
here.
Will
Just a
Yerr.
bloop hit behind third right
Brady.
there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. That one the other way. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Boston strands a pair. They still trail 1-0. Back here at American Family Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Garrett Mitchell.
Make it happen, Brewers.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Sal Frelick.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Sal Frelick. Caught looking his first time up. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, didn't go. And they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Strikes him out for the second time today.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly
The
up and
first
out of the
baseman,
strike zone.
number
But that's
12,
one of the hardest
Green.
things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Hoskins now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Brewers go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Connor Wong. Wong goes 6'1", 28 years old. And he was a third-round pick back in 2017. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Contreras collects, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. His first at-bat was a strikeout. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Duran up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And another ball. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Bregman up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
You know, the 2-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter.
And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Oliver Dunn. Crochet back to work. Well, I think that one of the things that we've seen is that neutralizing the running game is as much to do with going with the slide step that a good majority of the pitchers have, and nobody wants to give a free ball to the hitter. Throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Number 3, shortstop Joseph Ortiz.
So up next, Joseph Ortiz. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's in there for strike one. Action in the pen down there. Renan Bernardino, the left-hander, up and throwing. Winkowski, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And that one upstairs, ball one. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Fastball for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 on the way. To the right side, Casas. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Brewers, the second baseman,
Bryce Terang, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Milwaukee, here's Alex Bregman.
The second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael.
And here is Devers, 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against
the
a
first
firm
baseman,
front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, right field. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story now. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball. 2 balls. No strike.
You can do it. Let's go.
To the left side, but it is well foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Brewers 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Winkowski.
Now pitching for Boston, number 25, Josh Winkowski.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee
Moving
order,
up for the
Jackson
Brewers,
Chorio
the right
now
fielder,
at the plate.
Jackson Chorio.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Movement in the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The 1-0. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
To third, and foul ball. Foul ball there. And that's a strikeout looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. And now it's Christian Yelich.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Check swing, called strike. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well.
Now
I know it didn't produce a
catcher,
hit, but he made
William
solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
William Contreras will hit next.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
That's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Strike on the inside corner. On a line out towards center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is the third out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they still lead it 1-0. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's caught for the out.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Abreu stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive. In the air, left field. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
Here we go, Milwaukee.
High chopper to third, and it goes just foul. Inside, and that is ball 1. Out to short, Ortiz. Zips it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Brennan Bernardino gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a
Now
left-handed
pitching for
reliever from the
Boston.
pen with the lefty hitter coming
Number
up.
83.
I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when
Brennan
opposing teams did that to me.
Bernardino.
Mitchell in the box again. Takes a strike. Just missed.
Let's go, Milwaukee.
Next offering is down low. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The left fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is down low. And 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
1 out, runner at second. And here is Hoskins. Bernardino checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. That's towards center. Rafaela under it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Oliver Dunn.
Next for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. That to right. And that's a base hit. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. And that's in there at the knees.
1-1.
Dunn leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning
No
alive,
matter,
puts a
number
runner
2.
in the scoring
Second
position,
baseman,
and a chance for this
Milwaukee.
offense to add on to their lead.
Correct.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Right side, slides, but it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brennan Bernardino departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
A
Red
new
Sox.
arm into the game, the righty,
Number
Greg
57.
Weisser.
And this could be a pretty
Greg
critical point in this game. They're
Weisser.
hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Pitch
One
misses
ball,
there,
no strike.
and that's ball 1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Runners on first and third, 2 away. There's a strike and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yoel Payamps.
Now
He has a
pitching for the
great
Brewers.
slider with tons of movement.
Number 31. Yoel. High up.
Here's the center
Leading
fielder,
off for the Red Sox,
Zaydan
the
Rafaela.
center fielder, number 3,
The Red Sox
Zaydan
in striking distance,
Rafaela.
but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Trevor McGill, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. In plenty of time to first out in the top of the 8th.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Now batting Jarren Duran. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, but that rolls foul.
Come on.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Bregman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a good eye there.
That's a ball.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches made him really work out there on the mound. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Yoel Payamps gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Trevor McGill. Man aboard, and here is Devers, 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. McGill, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Two outs. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Let's go, Brewers.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. And the Red Sox leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Yelly stepping into the box now.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
That one in there across the letters. Out to short. Story gets it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and This kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
That one called a strike. 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Come on, Milwaukee.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Center fielder,
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Garrett Mitchell 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First pitch just misses. Two down, nobody on. High in the air, out to right. And that's the inning. And we're back. And now here is Tristan Casas. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Trevor Story. Up the middle. Steps on the bag for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Well, the shortstop makes the decision, commits to it, touches second himself, and then a strong throw across the diamond to get that second out. Really nice job.
So the Red Sox down to their final out. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.